like. Bring home a new guy, they put their foot down. Come home a little late, they put their foot down. Well, my mom's no different. I get this great new Oldsmobile Cutlass Calais with a quad 4 engine. And what does she do? You got it.
This is not your father's Oldsmobile.
I put my foot down. Uh-oh.
This is a new generation of old.
Well, what's that humming noise?
You want a fun fact about that commercial?
What's that?
Go ahead.
Priscilla made $250,000 for that commercial, and Lisa made $150,000.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's freaking crazy.
Same commercial.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was more important at the time.
And I mean, who knows if Lisa even got the money, but her part of it, yeah.
All right, so who do we have here? We have Charlie, we have Carol, Kim, Ed is in the house. What all up? Driving, so can't pay attention to the chat.
Drive
Okay.
safe.
Charlie, we got most of the same people commenting. Hey, Emma, hello.
Emma!
Welcome back to the show. I haven't seen you a little bit. I'm sure you've been dealing with that heat over there.
Yeah.
Bluebell. So we got a good group. We're already up to 23. We're on episode number 6 of Lisa's book, From Here to the Great Unknown. And we're at chapter, I believe, 6. We're a little bit better than halfway. Great discussions. And we're just, we're plugging right along. You guys keep up with your chats. You guys have been commenting and an average of almost 1,000 comments per chat.
Wow.
An average between 800 to 1,000. That's a lot.
That's amazing. They have great conversations between themselves, too.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. We try to watch the other stories that you go, or the chats you guys got going, the topics. So it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch you all communicate with each other. It's perfect, especially when we're dealing with a topic like this.
Yeah.
And with what happened, it can really go off the rails. But anyway, Joe, you said you wanted to say something before we got started, or do you want to just hold off?
Oh yeah, I don't know if you've gone to see the Pretender Defender. Boy, we've been pulled into that, and I love how he says, "I'm not saying no names, nothing like that, but they think they know what they're doing, and they're researchers, and they're wrong, and there's no proof in things that they say, and they just want to make money." And I don't remember the rest.
Yeah, I made 6 last year, just to let you know.
I don't hate these people. I don't hate these people.
No, they're
I
forgiven.
pray for these people, but they don't know what they're doing. They think they're researchers, especially the girl. She thinks she's a researcher, and they're not. Who's that? What girl? Oh, Cameron.
First of all, I've never called myself a researcher. That was him.
Yeah.
Second of all, in my journey of Elvis, I am in the negative financially of probably thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
For trips for research and the documents and emotional and verbal abuse I have taken over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's not been easy for me, but he's the one who called me a researcher. And also I would like to point out that just because you look up on Shelby County website to see who a house was deeded to, such as Dolan Drive to Vernon, that does not mean that the money came from Vernon. Elvis did purchase the Dolan Drive house for Vernon, but it was deeded in his name, just like he purchased Mary Jenkins' house and it was deeded in her name. And I could go on and on. So your little researchers over there need to learn how to read deeds and legal documents. Thank you.
But he's not watching this, so.
No, but he's not watching this. But
Okay.
Karen's spending her time trying to figure out how to read deeds.
There's no research.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't do an Elvis show. All he does is bitch about people saying things about Donna.
Joe discovered the last day or so what we've been seeing for the last 2 years. So this is all new to him, and he's infuriated. So he wanted just to say something.
I
And
didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, continue. Yeah, I just want to say my little.
Well, he said
no,
something.
no, I want I want your comments because then we'll move on from here because I'm going to end it on one comment and he could take it and leave it. But that's all I'll say. But you know, Joe's got some is seeing what we've been seeing for, and I was talking to him earlier today about what I've got and what's happened because Joe's question to me was, I think the reason why he got in touch with me was, did I ever attack his kids? And I think that concern, and I said absolutely not.
That's coming from that email he doctored.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's that's it. But the last thing I want to say, so that we can get into the book, is this: there's one big, huge, other than all the multiple other things. There's one big, huge difference between him and I. I would never call my wife a drunk on live stream 3 times, my daughter twice, and I would not post a video of my wife in a compromising position on the stream. I would never do that. So that kind of tells you the class of people between him and I.
I'm going to say number 4, Rick. You don't ever put this channel above your family.
No.
Because how many times have you had to adjust things when you have family, or hey, my wife's going to be home early.
No.
You put your family first.
Has he attacked Cameron as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's why really Cam doesn't.
I hate him so bad. Yeah.
Really want to. He doesn't really get involved in it anymore, and he stays away from it, and that's his choice. I don't blame him.
Well, I kind of knew they were talking about us when these people who they have like 4 people in their inbox, and they think
But then I have one question to that then. If he supposedly doesn't watch our channel, how the fuck do you know what we're doing?
exactly.
And
And
I
you
also
call-
like
and
to
you-
say, if I was so wrong all the time, Lewis, why were you constantly on my dick? Sorry.
No, he doesn't go here. It says he doesn't go here.
He's like a fucking wheel. He starts at the top and slowly the wheel turns and eventually we'll get back to the same old fucking boring shit again
Yeah.
about woe is
Can't
me.
live if he's not attacking someone. Then he's the victim because people fight back. And he was like, I've had a lot of charity cases I've helped in the Elvis world, and he by far was the worst.
We have had. This is another statistic I want to say. I counted it up right after Joe and I talked. I counted up, went through my emails, went through all of the people that I know on this channel. I have 35 people that left his channel and came to us, and these are people that a lot of them were attacking me before and agreeing with him. They are now with us. I challenge one name of anybody that left us and went to you.
None.
None. So that says a lot. Those few things that I said, that the difference between him and I, that sums him up.
I challenge Lewis to make a video based off of his own knowledge that he's acquired, not an article someone's sent him, not someone else's video, and make a video where you mention nothing but Elvis. You don't reference something from someone else. You go acquire your own knowledge, Lewis McCready's, make a video about it, and then step to me. Until then, zip it. Go back under your rock, baby.
Let's talk about a movie. And he opens the book. He says, "We'll learn together."
Yeah.
And you'll tell me in the comments what I'm supposed to know because I'm too remedial to understand.
Well, Ed, real quick to answer your question, because the channel he has now, he started 2 years ago, and he got over the previous subscribers with him. He's only gained 2,000 subscribers in the last 2 years, and I've gained 7,000. So that says a lot right there.
He's just a desperate, sad little man.
Yeah, but he says we constantly attack him, and I challenge him again for one screenshot, one video, one anything that shows that we ever attacked him. What do you want to say, Cam?
But again, how do you know this shit if you don't watch our channel? So who's lying to who?
Yeah.
Who's lying to who? And you call yourself a Christian? No disrespect to anybody that goes with religion, but if you're a Christian, I would rather be a fucking atheist.
Exactly.
Well, this whole thing is over a website that made a mistake about
Oh, no, at the funeral. Oh, that's
The
just
yeah
funeral information,
about
yeah.
the
that's just
funeral.
Well,
that's
but
just
she now, I mean, the book where I said, hey, she highly documents being at the funeral,
Yeah.
yeah.
word for word. But now she says she had nothing to do with that book. So I don't know
Well,
now.
he made an apology.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah,
did
well, they're not going to accept that.
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
let's-
He has to
yeah,
make 17 videos
yeah.
about it before
well the pretender defender said this is not good enough. This is not good
Yeah, and who
enough of
and
an
who?
apology.
Who
Sorry,
died
Joe.
made him God.
But yeah, who died and made him the Pope?
Yeah, it's the same thing as when he said to me. It's the
Christ.
same thing as when he said to me that I don't have the right to tell my viewers to not mention him on our channel. Who do I think I am to make that demand? He said he will make that decision. And then he turned and looked at the camera and said, fuck you. That's
Yeah.
a Christian for you. That's your two-faced lying, white Christian.
Sure is.
He'd love
Anyways,
to, but I'd be so bored.
yeah.
I
All
mean,
right.
he's he's pitiful.
Yeah,
He's obviously a man who has no control of his own life,
he has no he's a loser.
so he has to come
Right.
try to control everybody else. Love you.
All right, so we just gave him 7 new videos. So let's go on with ours.
I do. I pray for him.
Yeah, but you know what, Joe,
Right.
I understand. I absolutely understand your feeling, and we've dealt with that. Amy's dealt with that, and there's people in this chat that I could see names of that have dealt with that.
Wait till you ever find the ones where he names me for hours a day for like 8 weeks.
Oh yeah,
I mean, my God, he doesn't take breakups well.
Oh
yeah.
my
No,
shit.
he's jealous. He copies my shit, then he's jealous. You know.
But he doesn't watch our channel.
But
Please
he
remember.
doesn't watch it.
Oh no, he's got people that send him messages about this and no. Yeah, I know he really
He
watches.
doesn't read them. He just deletes them. But yet he knows they're very reactionary to what we do and say.
Yeah.
Karen looking up the deed for Dolan. You probably need to make sure EPE is okay with you using Elvis's name for a charity. If you're going to do something, I would probably do that.
Yeah. Well, all I got to say to him is,
What would you do with a brain if you had one?
Francis said, "Pretender acts like he looks like Elvis.
oh,
He has a black leather suit. He's
Oh,
showing
yeah.
the camera. Gross.
yeah, he's,
You kidding me? Did he really do that?
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
he's
got the
got
video. I'll
Oh,
share
yeah.
this video with you. I got a great video of it.
I gotta see.
He's posing. He's jumping on the sofa and he's posing.
He used to wear it on his dog walks with the
Yeah.
boots because you could hear the boots clopping on the side.
How could you do that? I'd run the other way next behind a bush.
I
You know,
can't
the
say-
whole town has to be like, my God.
Well, the dog looks more like Elvis than he does. Don't take that wrong. I didn't mean it.
The dog is very adorable. So, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy's so far beyond. Not even prayer is gonna help.
No.
Let's get this book going. He's not worried.
All right, let's go. We got a great book. We're gonna have a great chat, and Amy's joining us for today too. And
As long as I can make it without my foot throbbing. But, yeah.
yeah, and I do have one very nice positive announcement. I'm not gonna get into details, but Kathleen has received some positive updates and news concerning her situation. So that's fantastic. I liked hearing that.
That's
And then
good.
also too, the last we know that Lori Beers will be hopefully getting out of the hospital in the next week. I haven't heard any more, but the word is out to her via her brother that we have been talking about her, and she's been very appreciative of that. So she knows that she's going to be have a nice little welcoming. We'll have a welcoming video, with her. So that's some good positive news. We'll end it on a good note instead of swimming around in the swamp of Super Western Mare. All right. So we're going to do a recap. I'm going to recap the last week's show, just real some bullet points so we kind of bring up to date. Then we're just going to go right into the book. It's for those of you who haven't been here for it. I've taken the chapters and I broke them down into different sections and points, and with the little help of ChatGPT to help me organize it all. And so I do rely upon them for good stuff. And
But
then you
we've
get
all read the
comments.
book. We've all read the book, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So chat away, talk about the book, talk about whatever you want to talk about. If you, if well, y'all know the rules. No religion, and no politics.
But
All right. So Mimi, and we all know who Mimi is. Mimi is Grandma Priscilla. Mimi. Lisa Marie increasingly recognizes similarities between Michael and Elvis. She becomes concerned as Michael begins showing signs of addiction. We had some long conversation about this last week.
Mhm.
This was covered pretty much in depth. She fears history is repeating itself. Michael wants children while Lisa Marie hesitates because of trust issues. Fame and constant media attention put enormous strain on their marriage. Lisa Marie admires Michael's kindness, but struggles with his need for secrecy and control. Just kind of almost right back where she was when her dad died.
Yeah.
Situation and what kind of her life was like. Yeah, it's got to split for a bit. Hopefully, we'll be back soon. Okay, cool. Heather, hi Rick, John, Joe. Wow, wow, that's a lot of names.
Hi, Heather.
Annette, hi Annette. Have never watched this channel. Okay, well, welcome. And Natalie, this is a random question. Does anyone know if Donna has got permission for EPE to set up the
No.
Initiative charity in Malaysia?
No, she has not. So I would urge everyone to email EPE and make them aware
Yeah.
What's
that
the
she's using his name.
Amy, what's the legalities about that? I mean, everybody on Facebook uses Elvis's name.
Yeah,
It just depends on how they have that charity set
yeah.
up
Mhm.
She's using it as a charity to get money.
to get money. So that makes it a little different. And I do know some Elvis pages, like Elvis is the Man channel. He had a Facebook page and he lost the whole Facebook page because it had Elvis. They got him for impersonating a person. So a charity is completely different. And I promise you, because it was first, she's changed the name like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
It was the EP Foundation, then the Elvis P, then the Elvis. But she can't use Elvis and she can't use Elvis Presley.
When Elvis Express Radio did come on, help me, a charity.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to go through EPE, and it was a hassle.
Yeah, well, that's what I discussed with them about what we're doing on the fan club thing. They know that they told me right. I could do whole charities underneath that as long as it's given to. It's an actual charity we're given to.
How much money have you made on this site?
On this site from
Yep.
YouTube, a whole whopping. Let me get my wallet here to see if I can count it up. 6 cents.
6 cents.
See, I'm not monetized, and I never had intention to be monetized because if I was, we wouldn't be doing inside the studio. I wouldn't be doing any of the shorts that I do. I couldn't do it.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
So,
they cut you off. Yeah.
and you know what? It takes a lot of subscribers and a lot of views to make it worth all the effort. There's a lot of effort in doing time to put together what we're doing, and I just don't do it for the money. I do it because I'm a fan. I'm a Elvis hobbyist.
Come on now, he's lying. He made 7 cents.
At least 12 cents that I know of.
Yeah, but I had to pay taxes on it, so I went to 6,
Right.
or maybe 4. Something.
I'm so dumb. I don't even know what it takes to have a YouTube channel monetized. So there's that. I wouldn't even care.
Yeah, you can't. You can't have any copyright claims or what the. My head's so.
We do it for the love, baby, not the money.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and that's why some channels suck. Because they're limited. All they can do is just talk. But anyways, let's get. So I hope that answered your question. Where was I at? Jesus, I sit here scrolling down.
I tell you, if Michael and Lisa ever had children, after a while, Michael would go after the kids to stay with him.
It would have been a nightmare.
Oh, that would have been worse than what she was going through with Lockwood.
At least she had the intuitiveness to know that was not going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael later tells her he fears he will die the same way Elvis did. After Michael's death, Lisa Marie is haunted by the similarities to losing her father. So some of the things that we covered was that fame can be isolating, addiction repeats across generations, love cannot always save someone, and Michael became the closest emotional parallel to Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some good comments on that last week. We talked about that for a while. We only got through about a whole chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack with that
It's,
relationship.
when you listen to it and you think, oh, we could do a discussion on 2 shows.
Yeah.
Was I wrong? But you know what? I'm loving it. I'm loving to have it like a series, and then we'll go into the next one. 10 years. The chapter is 10 years. Riley describes these years as the happiest period of Lisa Marie's life. Lisa Marie creates a magical family environment at Hidden Hills, modeled after Graceland. Motherhood becomes the center of her identity. Ben Keogh is portrayed and deeply connected to Lisa Marie emotionally. Lisa Marie fills her children's lives with imagination, adventure, family traditions, and she surrounds herself with friends and family to avoid loneliness. Danny Keogh remains a close friend and devoted co-parent. Lisa Marie struggles to be recognized as an artist rather than simply Elvis's daughter.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is we covered a lot of stuff last week in that.
Yeah.
How can you put this girl down? I feel terrible. I really thought differently of her.
Yeah.
I really, really did.
A lot of people do, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the same way with several people in the Elvis circle that it's like with Jerry Schilling. I think a whole lot less of him now than I did before. And a few other people, Lamar Fike didn't change. In fact, it got worse on him. But it just also too, I didn't know that much about Priscilla. I never even heard of Donna. And anyway, it's amazing. And you know what? When Lisa tells a story, I believe every freaking word.
I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her songwriting becomes an emotional outlet for grief, love, and personal struggles. Early signs of addiction quietly begin to appear after being prescribed pain medication. So the main things we took away last week: Lisa Marie sees Michael Jackson following a path similar to Elvis. Her marriage to Michael is strained by addiction, fame, and mistrust. Hidden Hills years became the happiest chapter of her life. Motherhood defines Lisa Marie more than fame ever did. Ben becomes the emotional heart of the family, and the first subtle signs of Lisa Marie's own addiction begin to emerge, setting the stage for later tragedy.
About when did that start, Amy?
With the
Yeah.
drug issues,
Yeah.
after the twins were born.
Yeah, because was it? There was something that she had to take pain pills after because the
She had a C-section, yeah, and then
Mhm.
she said that when she took, because she'd never taken like barbiturates or downers,
Yeah,
she said that she got such a high from that. But as we know now, some of that's genetic,
yeah.
So, and then it started. She'd take them for that, and then she started taking them to sleep.
Yeah.
Like Elvis did, and then it cycles. It gets out of control before you realize.
Yeah.
She thinks she knows everything. Sorry.
About my girl, I do. I'm obsessed with her.
She's I have a little bit of an obsession with her too, especially since this book came out. Well, I would say just before with the whole Baz movie and watching her and just thinking something's going on, and then of course her book came out, and I think to me of all books I've read around Elvis, that's my favorite.
It is.
Well,
It's the best, most to me the most accurate and truthful,
Hmm.
heartbreaking, funny. It's just it's got a little bit of everything, and you could picture yourself there whenever she's talking about certain situations.
Yeah, she's a great storyteller. Like you can visualize the where she's at. When she's talking about being upstairs, like I can try to visualize the room, and when she's talking about waiting outside his door and the shag rug, and
Yeah,
yeah.
she's a very descriptive storyteller.
I always thought that uh, she wanted the money. Oh, crap, I'm a cracker. She wanted the money, and God, I wish I had her life.
No, I wouldn't.
No,
No,
not now.
mm-mm. She did not have it
No,
easy.
She
no,
went through hell.
Yeah,
She went through hell.
nope.
I hate myself.
don't
yeah.
hate yourself.
I saw something the other day on Facebook or an ad or something, and there were some yellow shoes, yellow tennis
Banana
shoes.
shoes,
And what do you think the first thought came to my mind?
Benjamin.
Yeah, the banana shoes is what they call them.
Yep, the banana shoes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought of that immediately. That's how much of a you wouldn't think that yellow shoes are gonna. It's just that it's like some of the other books I've read. There's certain things in the book that you just the imagery you get such an imagery from it in your mind.
Every time I see a Barbie case now, I think about her.
Oh yeah,
Give me that GD Barbie case. Yeah, every time I see one, I just laugh and I think about her. Here her daddy's Elvis, and you would think, oh, she, had everything she wanted, but she wanted that freaking Barbie case real bad.
I missed Kathleen being here. Hello,
Hi,
Kathleen.
Kathleen.
I'm so sorry. I don't know how long you've been here, but welcome to the show. Welcome to the jungle. So we're picking up here in the chapter we were in last week. I think it's called 10 years.
Hmm.
So we're at part 11 in a breakdown of it. So Danny Keogh is looked at as a permanent emotional anchor. One of the most striking elements, Danny never truly leaves the family. He remains the best friend, co-parent, emotional constant, stabilizing force. Riley describes her parents as a pair of pirates. You know, you don't find that not only just not in the celebrity world, you don't find it in the real world where very rarely does a relationship like that stay that way after a divorce.
Yeah.
Very rarely.
Hmm.
Um, well, a pair of pirates. I like that. That may be the best description of the relationship in the entire memoir. They are chaotic, unconventional, inseparable emotionally, impossible romantically.
Yeah.
That's funny. And it's cool that the way right. Hey, I put out a little short video. It's her talking about her mother.
I saw that. I've
It's so
seen it before, but man, it just rips your heart out.
yeah. If you guys get a chance, go to my shorts. Go to go to the video that's tabbed under the word shorts. Just put it up there.
He's now permanently gonna look for another excuse to refer to the quote unquote shorts.
Oh, that was funny.
I have every time I don't think about it till I've actually said it. I go, "What?" That way. All
Go
right.
to my shorts. We'll find the
Yep.
treasure.
I hope you guys.
Why does everybody go to your shorts? They never come to my shorts.
Nobody ever comes to mine either.
Well, you got to put them up there.
What have you got in your shorts that we ain't got in ours?
Oh, it's so funny.
What would you like to know? All right, let's get back.
It
We digress into some fun here.
didn't take us long.
Where'd Joe go? Are you there, Joe?
Where is Joe?
He must have had to take a break. He'll be back. Lisa Marie's fear of betrayal. The final section becomes psychologically brutal. Lisa Marie discovers possible misuse of money, dependency on staff, emotional betrayal fears. This reactivates lifelong trauma. Everyone leaves, everyone uses, everyone betrays. So she does what Elvis and Michael did. She cuts people off suddenly and completely, irreversibly. And you know what? When I was reviewing this today, who do you think I thought of right there when she said because recent event, he cut her off. She cut her off suddenly, completely, and here's the key word: irreversibly. Which the first thought I thought of was her telling Wineshaker there to never, or telling Riley that these certain people are
Mhm.
not welcome.
There's no going back.
No,
Yeah.
it's it.
Her
So,
and I are very similar when it comes to that. Like, and I'll give a ton of chances. I'll give
yeah.
so
Oh
many.
yeah.
It's probably the Virgo in me, but when I'm done,
Oh,
you just no, it doesn't matter.
yeah.
It could be chance 201, but that's I've decided I'm done at that point.
Yeah.
No,
Um, Kathleen,
it's
laughing. I can't find the shorts emoji.
it,
Oh,
it,
jeez. Just use that little flame. I don't even know what that means.
the
Uh,
little flame.
yeah.
Use the peach.
Like I said. Yeah. There you go. Oh, that's a good idea. Use a peach. Well, no, that's underneath my shorts.
Not my actual shorts.
All right. Once again, we digress.
Peaches, pickles.
As we digress, our viewers go up.
I know it's fantastic.
The memoir directly links this behavior to Michael Jackson. I learned from the best. This is an extraordinarily revealing admission.
Mhm.
Into the wild symbolism. One of the chapter's most brilliant moments, Lisa Marie randomly sees into the wild alone. Riley immediately recognizes the symbolism: isolation, escape, identity searching, rejection of artificial life, tragic ending. This becomes a metaphor for Lisa Marie herself. She wants freedom, authenticity, solitude, and peace, but isolation eventually becomes dangerous.
Yeah.
Into the Wild. I've never seen that.
I keep meaning to watch it just because I want to watch it because of her.
I think I'm gonna watch it, see what it's about. Maybe do.
I think it's like some kind of horse riding something, or I don't know. It might be.
Mm,
I think Riley goes in a little bit of detail in the book about it.
see, did Lisa ever say why she? Oh, you know what? I got to do something here. That's why those are getting cut off. I got it sitting too low.
Yes, Francis, she did in a Oprah interview after Michael passed away, and it was basically he just had a bunch of bad people around him, and she just said, "You either come with me, or you stay with these people," because she saw the same thing happening that happened with Elvis, and she couldn't handle it.
Like, looks like
And he cut her off.
yeah,
They did continue to see each other for years after. People just don't know that.
yeah. Well, Kim found the shorts emoji. All
Yeah,
right.
I thought you were going to say Cam found his shorts. I was like, I didn't know they were missing both.
Yeah.
You still have your pickle?
Did you lose your pickle, Cam?
No, it's still here.
Okay,
Good.
Barely, but it's here.
Oh, stop it.
barely hanging on.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah. Oh my God! Where have we gotten from?
Dude, you haven't you learned, dude? You can't. Myself and Amy and Joe are like, you can dress us up, but you can't take us anywhere.
You can't take us out now.
We're not going
Yeah.
to change. We're not going to change. We just don't know anything about Elvis. We just don't know anything about Elvis.
No.
No, we don't know nothing. We don't know
I don't
anything.
know
Not a
anything
damn thing. Elvis, Elvis
Who?
Costello.
Who?
Who?
You know, Francis said, did Lisa ever say why she and Michael divorced? Did she finally realize why he married her?
Yeah, I think Amy just mentioned that.
I think you were on a hiatus, but yeah, no, it was because she saw the same stuff happening with people he surrounded himself with, kind of like Elvis, like the drug use and the. She was in the hospital and she kept like questioning people, and then he pulled her into the room. He's like, "You're asking too many questions. You can't stay here." And so she went and filed for divorce.
Wow.
Yeah, but they still went on for a couple years after.
Did they just eat the mailman?
That's not mine.
It sounds like somebody was running.
Jeez.
Help, help. The final reveal. The chapter's last line lands like a horror reveal. By then, she was regularly taking the opioids prescribed to her after the C section. After 25 pages of laughter, childhood, magic, music, family, the reader suddenly realizes the collapse has already begun. Quietly, secretly, and inside paradise.
But that's something that Melissa said earlier too. Everybody is so focused on how Lisa took a turn and she became addicted, but nobody talks about her recovery.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that
That
she didn't relapse after Ben died because she'd have had every freaking right to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, no,
Oh, yeah.
nobody mentions her recovery. It's like conveniently just left at the wayside.
They like to make it like she died still addicted. No, she should be
Mm.
absolutely celebrated for that.
Don't hurt yourself, Kathleen. I'm walking on a treadmill and typing.
Oh Lord.
I cried during that, and
Oh,
Like in face plant.
it just led on and what she did and how she did it, and oh my God, I just can't believe what she went through.
It's heart wrenching.
Mm,
yeah.
I was
I,
depressed for weeks after I read this. I mean, I was literally just depressed.
I
Like,
bet. I bet you were. Yeah.
yeah. I don't think I've ever read a book that hit all my different emotions so much.
no.
When I was in the hospital, I mentioned before when I got the book and downloaded it, and I was reading it, and then there was one point when it got to the point about um, her sitting back and watching, people just walk out with stuff. It pissed me off. I got really angry, and then after that, I just kind of broke down in tears. Well, mixture of everything that was going on with me at the time. It didn't take much, but I'm just like, I can't imagine sitting there as a 9-year-old kid. So, that it
And
just,
people wonder why she came across. They always feel, oh, she looks so angry, or she looks. I would fucking be too.
Hmm.
I would be too.
yeah. And you know what? When you think about it, you can find some pictures too where Elvis has got that same look.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's almost like there's a glance, and it's before he realizes there's a camera there, and he's got that look like,
Eat shit.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Major themes. Recreating Graceland. Lisa Marie built a magical childhood environment for her children. Motherhood as identity. Being a mother is her deepest emotional purpose. So, this one right here, Lisa Marie built a magical childhood environment for her children. I don't think I really grasp entirely what it means as far as magical childhood for them. What kind of atmosphere would she have done to do that?
When they were talking about being in the one house they lived in, they had like a fairy garden.
Oh yeah.
Remember the time when, at least when Ben had Riley drink his pee and told her to make her fly, and
Oh
it
yeah.
was during that time she had like this fairy garden, and
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
I've tried that. Don't work.
and she said her and Ben would say like how wonderful they would just reminisce like how ours
Yeah.
was perfect. It was
You know, she kept that really quiet about where they lived in that. She
Yeah.
tried. She tried to do that, just separate her
yeah,
family from all this crap.
Yeah. She tried. She definitely. I think she did very well protecting them.
yeah.
And Riley made her choice of what she was going to do, and a very good choice. She just. Emma says this book never fails to stir so many emotions, no matter how many times.
Mhm.
Same here. Right. It still has exactly the same effect on me.
I haven't read it again or listened to it again because I can't. I get through the first chapter and it's like I can't do this.
Can't do it. I listen to it at least once a week, like
Ooh,
all,
wow, yeah.
and I always pick up some different nuance or different every single time.
I've probably read it 8 to 10 times, but it's been a little while until we started talking about doing this, and then I went ahead and listened to the audio and went through the whole thing. And just, Emma's right. It's the same freaking emotions that it's just as strong because it's when I'm sure a lot of you do the same thing, but when I read, I actually have I put my like a picture in my mind,
Hmm.
like a movie going on in my mind. I can actually see their faces, and it's just every time, bing, I'm right there again, and seeing these things going on. It just freaking it irritates me, that whole scenario. And then stealing a remote out of a car.
Yeah,
Gee.
and yeah, I think about that when she said, you'll still see things to this day up for auction that were
Yep.
taken on that day.
Do you see any other photos except for the garden of her place?
She kept her stuff locked down.
Wow.
You might be able to pull it up on an old Zillow listing, but I could be wrong. But that house has been torn down, and that's where Kim Kardashian built her new house.
Oh.
How can you?
I know. That made me just want to have a stroke. Yeah.
I couldn't tear down history like that.
Mm-mm.
It surprised me when they do that sometimes. It's like the last place that Elvis played.
Mm.
There's a video out there. They're showing the implosion when
Yeah.
they took that building down. And there's some,
Square Arena. I've got a piece of that building.
where I saw them in Atlanta, that building's gone. Of course, the Hilton is the West Gate, and the whole room's just different, so it wouldn't be
Mm-mm.
the
Is
same.
is Mid South Coliseum still up, or is it?
Mid South, I think, is still open, I believe. Didn't we talk about that once before, Kim? We looked it up.
Yeah.
Um,
I need
uh,
to visit there. I haven't been to that spot in
now
Memphis.
I know the
Sometimes
forum's
as I've
still
gone,
open.
there's still all these places. I'm like, I need to go there. I need to go there.
They charged a lot of people to go see that room, and there's nothing that was like when Elvis was there.
Really, I just like to do a drive by.
They did the TCB gang there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's closed at 2006, but it doesn't say.
So they're not using it. It's just up. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I drove by it. I drove by it one year, and when I was driving to Little Rock, and I drove by the Mid South. I'm just like, it was so real. I had to pull over because I knew I'd run off the road. Because you got the picture of it, which you've seen the picture 100 times of Mid South
Yeah.
Coliseum. Those type of things. The Forum, that place is still open. Madison Square Gardens is still going. So at least, hopefully, they don't tear them down. Not in my lifetime, at least. All right. Motherhood as identity. Being a mother is her deepest emotional purpose. Generational trauma, pain, and emotional intensity repeat through generations. That's one thing I really liked about her was that she did not allow all the outside drama, all that atmosphere affect her as being a mother.
No,
Mm.
That's a strong woman right there
it's a
too to do
strong
that.
person to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's not. It's tough enough these days in just normal situations. With just a normal life. But when you've got all the stuff outside of you, that's just she did a good job, man. Generational trauma, pain, and emotional intensity repeat through generations. Magic versus reality. Fame as authenticity. Lisa Marie desperately wants a real life inside celebrity mythology. Wow, that's a lot to be. That's a lot of strong wishing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she never really had a chance, really, because had she not pursued her career, she would have had something biting her ass to do it. And
Hmm.
yet, when she did do it, there was still something outside of that biting her ass to do something else. So she was kind of like a mouse trapped in a wheel the whole time.
Yeah.
Like just turning and burning on the same path.
Hmm.
Yeah, Charlie says Emma's. We just wants to hear. Yeah,
The audible, yeah, because it
yeah,
starts out with her voice.
Hmm.
It's
yeah.
kind of, you're like, I was not ready for that.
Yeah, her voice, it's like Elvis's. Her voice is so recognizable. If somebody played a tape from anything, but interview was playing in the background, but I didn't know what it was. It just happened to be there. I could almost turn around
You
every
would
single
know.
time and say that's Lisa, before I
Mhm.
even got to it. She just had that style, that her own style of speaking. It seemed to me like most of the time, whenever I saw her, she had kind of a sarcastic tone, but
Mhm.
in a humorous way.
She had
You
a very dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
She was very. She didn't take any shit either. I have
Mm.
No,
a
no.
deposition of something she was involved in years ago, and they were asking her. The lawyer was asking her how to spell Weinshanker, and she said, "I don't know. This isn't a spelling bee." And I was like, "Girl,
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
it was hilarious."
Perfect comeback.
Mhm. Like it's not
So,
my job for you to know how to spell Weinshanker, so go figure it out, buddy.
Yeah, there was something in an old interview from the 50s that Elvis said to somebody. It was that guy remember that guy that actually asked Elvis for a car? He was telling, he said
Yep.
something to Elvis about, I hear you like to give away cars and everything. Then he asked Elvis, can you get me? I can't remember his reply, but it was a good one.
you know what my favorite one was from the 50s with Elvis? Over and above all of them. When that reporter asked him that lame ass question, and he goes, Elvis, what is your idea of the perfect woman? And he comes back at the drop of a hat and he goes, female, sir.
Female, sir. Yep.
They were, him and Lisa were the same. They
Like
had
quick
that
wit.
quick wit.
But yet, when you analyze his response, there is so much that he's in actual fact saying in that short response.
Yeah,
Because underneath, he's saying, well, firstly, why are you asking me such a stupid ass question?
Exactly.
yeah,
And secondly, what do you expect me to say?
Hmm.
yeah.
Just like an epic when they say, "Is that what you call it, singing?" And then he comes back with, "Well, yeah."
Yeah.
You could have come back and said breathing. Yeah, that was a good. That's classic. That's one you always remember. Um, Lisa Marie desperately wants a real life inside celebrity. Addiction as inheritance. The memoir framed addiction as dormant family tragedy reawakening. Historical importance for let me see that again. The memoir frames addiction as dormant. I thought that said dormant. As dormant family tragedy reawakening. Hmm.
Yeah.
Historical importance for Presley historians. This chapter is. I'm glad I didn't say researchers. For
I mean,
Presley historians, this chapter is enormously important because,
Nudge, nudge, dig, dig.
yeah. I'm not going to make a knife motion. Is enormously important because it reveals Lisa Marie's hidden domestic life, the real nature of Hidden Hills, her parenting philosophy, her relationship with Danny after divorce, her struggles with fame and music, the emotional origins of her addiction, and the family dynamics surrounding Bill. But emotionally, the chapter matters because it shows that Lisa Marie actually succeeded for a while in building the loving, magical family life she herself never fully had, and what makes what comes later infinitely more heartbreaking. Wow, it says a lot in that one sentence.
hmm.
The bus from Nashville to LA. This is the next chapter. This is the darkest chapter in the memoir so far. Not because it contains the most shocking events, but because this is the chapter where hope begins dying. Earlier chapters still had wonder, had magic, family mythology, emotional escape routes, moments of joy. This chapter is different. And let me do something here real quick. I haven't done.
This is all for entertainment purposes only. Our comments are our opinions only. We make no claims as to fact, and the viewer should make their own opinions. All opinions are welcome on Elvis-A-Z. Thank you for your support.
Bada bing.
We are not professionals. We are not researchers.
We are not.
What we're doing.
Yeah,
Elvis fans.
we're just normal people.
I mean, I won't say I'm normal, but yeah, we're just people.
Hell no, I'm not normal.
I ain't normal.
And I love not being normal.
Me too.
I'm not a researcher. I am a human being.
Oh my god. We need to make a sound with that.
Oh, that would.
I'll record that. You know what movie I'm referring to, right?
Yeah.
Elephant Man, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a great freaking movie.
Mhm.
That's sidetracked. That's where I was at. It chronicles addiction, escalation, isolation, emotional collapse, family disintegration, Ben's deterioration, and Lisa Marie's increasing proximity to death. The chapter reads like a slow motion family emergency nobody can stop.
You know what's crazy about all that was when I talk about her going into the ICU and her heart, she's in heart failure and her head's swollen and she's basically in whole body failure. She freaking survives that.
Yeah.
And then the way she went just pisses me off. That girl obviously had a will to live,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is before Benjamin, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is before Ben. This would have been like 16, 17.
She wanted to stay for her family.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, the title itself, the bus from Nashville to LA, functions symbolically. A funeral procession before the funeral. The chapter opens with addiction philosophy.
And just how candid she is in this. I mean, she owns her shit. I mean, people say whatever they want to, but there is no one in Elvis's sphere who owns their own shit like that girl did. I mean, she tells on herself. She doesn't need anybody else to do it for her.
Yeah.
And she talks about, well, I read that doing cocaine could get you off of opiates, so then I started doing cocaine. Like, she's just honest about what she did.
Yeah. It's the best way. I mean,
It is.
Yeah, nobody can dig it up. Dig up whatever you want. I'll tell you whether it's true or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Just love her.
Yeah, I don't think the investigation into me turned up too much. Just that I'm friends with the local sheriff that he's called.
Wah, wah.
I used to be a chief of police, believe it or not. I was a chief of police.
Were you really?
Yes, I was.
Oh, my son starts his academy in a week and a half.
Thank God, hopefully the heat's gonna back off for him.
Yeah, he's so freaking psyched. I am too for him. It's a good neighborhood, but
Oh, good.
yeah, it's we're out away from Atlanta. Not that things don't happen,
Yeah.
but I am going to buy me a police scanner. I told him. He goes, "Oh,
Listen.
I want to know what my son's doing. I want to know if he's busting the neighbor."
They're really entertaining to have one, though. My ex-husband's grandma had one, and every time the cop would be behind us just read our plates, she would be calling when we got home. Why were you over by the Walmart? What were you doing? Like, we're going to get diapers. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, my grandmother, she had one all the time. Always had it running, and she lived in Folsom, next to Folsom Prison. She was.
oh my goodness, I bet
So
she
she
has some
picked
hot
up a
fabric.
lot of shit going on around there, and I'd sit there. I go, Grandma. I was real young at the time. I go, what are you listening to? What radio station is that? She goes, it's not. It's the police scanner, and I was real curious. So she was telling me what was going on, and it was one that it kept scanning and it'd pick up something. It comes up. I'm sitting there listening, and my grandfather's getting a ticket for speeding on the street. He's coming home.
Oh shoot, man.
My grandmother was just laughing. She goes, "Don't say anything. Don't say anything to him. We'll just see what he says." And
See if he
he
owns
come
it.
in.
And he
He
comes,
never said anything. She goes, "How you doing? Oh, I'm great. Everything's fine."
how is his
Next
name?
next morning, she wakes up, brings him a cup of coffee. She goes, "So what did you get pulled over for last night?"
Yes, he thought he was in the clear.
The chapter. The chapter opens with addiction philosophy. The opening pages are extraordinarily revealing psychologically. Sorry, guys. Lisa Marie frames addiction not as rebellion, a hedonism, weakness, but as spiritual emptiness. She says you have to have something bigger. This is crucial.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What an outlook.
Like Elvis said, the philosophy
Same
to a
thing.
happy life. Yeah,
Yeah.
something to
Same.
love, something to look forward to, and something to do.
The memoir repeatedly presents addiction as existential collapse, loss of meaning, spiritual disconnection, and not merely chemical dependency. That distinction shapes the entire chapter. Addiction as a sleeping predator. One of the memoir's most haunting concepts. Lisa Marie believed addiction was waiting for her entire life. Riley says it stalked her. Lisa is devastating because Lisa Marie feared drugs, avoided them, warned people about them, predicted they would destroy her, and then opioids arrived through medical treatment, not
Right.
partying. Yeah, hello. Did I hear this story before?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not partying, not recklessness,
Childbirth.
childbirth.
And those babies she wanted tremendously. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
that irony gives the chapter tragic inevitability.
yeah. It's so sad. But she beat it, so
Yeah,
I will scream that till I die.
this is part of the magical thing I was thinking about. England as fantasy reconstruction. Lisa Marie's move to England mirrors earlier attempts to create sanctuary. Hidden Hills, Florida, Graceland fantasy, recreation. Again, she tries to build a protected magical kingdom. Now, I have a question for anybody. I'm just curious. I have a question for any of you out there that are in the UK or in England, and that. How familiar with the fact, as an Elvis fan, were you that she was living there? I'm just curious to know who was aware that she was there at that time, or if it just came
After the
later.
fact,
It just kind of just I just thought of that. I thought it'd be kind of curious to know. We got the right crowd to ask.
well, I know she felt awesome, like very comfortable being out in that. I
Yeah.
mean, she pushed the babies in strollers, and so I don't think she was as sought after there.
No.
She worked in a fish and chips food truck. Her and Benjamin did. I think she liked the normalcy of it.
Hmm. She didn't
Yeah.
have any
And
expectations to live up to.
Mm-mm.
how did Lisa first get addicted to drugs? Well, we just mentioned that she was.
Just after the babies were born.
Yeah. Yeah.
C-sections are very painful. I've had 3 of them, and you have to have something.
And did Scientology make it worse for her?
Okay, so can I get into this a little bit? Because the book kind of glosses this over, and I suspect there's reasons why, because
Right.
Riley doesn't want to get into the Scientology stuff.
Mm-hmm.
However, part of the reason of Lisa moving to England was Scientology, um, and her leaving that religion. I hate to call it a religion.
Yeah.
I think Scientology, she felt like it gave her some type of purpose, even though she realized later it was all bullshit.
Yeah.
But I think it also needs to be celebrated that Lisa walked into Scientology's humongous gold base and wanted to confront David Miscavige, and he was a little wussy and hid from her, so she had to confront his sisters. And she looked in the camera and was like, "Don't F with my family, and I won't F with you," and like cussed him out. Like by herself. She took nobody with her. Like walked into the huge Scientology compound and was ready to throw down. So that doesn't get talked about in this book, and I'm not sure why. It could be don't F with my family and I won't F with you. Maybe there's an agreement they don't talk about each other.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Scientology has a lot of dirt on
Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of NDA side by
uh,
people there.
yeah.
Um,
So I think, she kind of, Scientology is very historically no drugs and that's celebrated, but also Lisa talks about living in Celebrity Center and having Coke parties. So
yeah.
I think the rules don't apply to the celebrity part of
Yeah,
it.
Emma says, yeah, she didn't know that Lisa lived until she passed, and that she lived.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know it either until I started this YouTube channel. I didn't
Oh,
know.
really?
Yeah.
I,
Well,
I always kept up with her stuff. So, I mean, I knew she was, I knew when she left to go over there.
yeah. I mean, in some ways, you can almost call me a newbie when it comes to the news parts of it. I was all music. It was just
Yeah.
music for me. Elvis was music. I heard the other stories. I read Goranik's book, and I read books like that were like, got the great reviews and all that. But that's as far as I used to go. I didn't have any opinion about Priscilla or any of that stuff. Then, when I started this channel, it just started. I started seeing this stuff and hearing this stuff, and then reading this stuff and looking and researching. I was reading books, pretending like maybe I don't want to be a researcher.
I was wondering what you were doing a while ago with that damn walker. I was spying on you. I could see
I was
something was
waiting for
going
the
on.
moment. I'm like, let me write that down.
Funny as shit.
I've got it with my. We can't hear you.
What was that? Oh, he said.
My little notes for the show.
That's funny. I can't believe that word popped out of my mouth. I don't think I've ever said that before. As far as,
I mean, researching is a verb.
yeah,
So yeah, we research topics.
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
But I'm not a paid researcher. I mean, I would like to say there's a lot of people that owe me money for giving them stuff for their show.
Yeah.
But okay.
So let's see.
Time is money, baby.
So anyways, I started getting into reading some stuff and looking into getting more familiar with different certain things, like a little bit more about the Colonel. I never really had much of an opinion about him, and then now it's just like I'm all the stuff that I've learned here. I still gain and learn, and I
Every
didn't know.
day. You learn something new every single day.
Yeah, it was this book that I learned that she lived in England. I knew that she'd gone there. I knew she was over there, but I thought she'd only been there for a short period of time for something,
Something else. Yeah.
involved with, whatever it would be, charity or what, you but anyway, I started the channel because there's a lot of stuff that I've learned, and there's a lot of new um, live streams coming up. We're going to do some
I'm
more.
excited for those. And I
Yeah.
think she went to England as well because she found out a lot of the people working for her who were Scientologists as well were stealing from her.
Mm. Oh my
And stuff
God.
on her credit cards and all of that. So she went to the UK just to kind of like, because when you leave that church, they will come after you. So that's probably
Yeah,
part of
oh, damn.
You just
Well,
couldn't. I mean, she had people coming at her from every freaking angle all the time.
they take advantage of the people like Elvis and Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you. Oh, okay. So, somebody's leaving his
Oh,
definition.
Emma's leaving. Bye, Emma.
Okay, Emma, thank you very much. It's glad to see you pop in again today. I really appreciate that.
Tom Cruise is really into that, isn't he? Still,
Who?
Who's that?
Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
never leave.
Travolta.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I,
He'll never leave. They probably have so much crap on him.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
On.
I wonder if he's like Louis. No, never mind. Um,
I think so. Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
I-
it's like in some ways I can understand why Lisa went towards that, because when you're in that kind of mindset, you don't really have an idea of where you're going, but you sometimes go down a road so that that road can show you where not to go.
Yeah.
And somewhere in that realizing where not to go, you find where to go.
Where'd you
If
go?
that if
Oh
that
yeah,
makes if that makes
absolutely.
sense. So maybe subconsciously she knew that it was all a shithole, but it served her better in terms of, okay, then I'm going to use this to absolutely definitively show me what I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very true.
And she was searching.
Yeah.
Just like
Hmm.
Elvis.
Oh,
So the magical kingdom of England, the English countryside represents peace, simplicity, motherhood, escape from Hollywood, escape from celebrity identity. But the memoir quietly reveals geography cannot heal internal collapse. And this is one of the chapter's key truths. Yeah, UK is a beautiful place. And
That home was that where they lived was absolutely beautiful. When
I,
you see the pictures of her there, like she planted a garden and
I'll have to check
like
that out.
bottle fed baby sheep, and I mean just amazing stuff.
This is off topic, but do you think had Elvis lived, he and Lisa would have sang some duets together?
Mhm.
I would say so.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah, that would have been interesting to see.
What's more heartbreaking is how she said she knew Elvis would have protected her. So who else does she have?
Hmm.
She said she
Hmm.
hadn't felt protected since she was 9 years old. That's
That says a shitload right there.
hmm
Haunted houses as psychological metaphor. The repeated haunted house motif is extremely important. On the surface, On the surface, ghosts, spirits, paranormal fascination, but symbolically, Lisa Marie herself is haunted by Elvis, addiction, abandonment, fame, grief, inherited trauma. Some things go with you wherever you go, you know.
yeah.
That's the one thing. You can't leave your emotions and your thoughts anywhere. They're going to be with you. It's not like, okay, I'm going to pack these up, put them in the closet, I'll come back home. You can't do it.
And you can't run from who you are.
Yeah. The only thing you can hope for is where you're going to go is going to take away the outside force that's causing the inside to be and not be triggered, and hopefully you're not going to be triggered. You can deal with it, but we know better when reading this book.
Was she into paranormal researching?
hmm
Yeah.
Cool, cool. I was too.
Yeah.
I was asked to go to England with the Warrens. You know
Oh,
the
really? Wow.
Oh, the Amityville Warrens.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Stop it.
I didn't go.
Hmm.
Mm.
that would have been cool.
And I think she was into that pretty young because they tell a story that right after Elvis passed, they went up in the treehouse at Graceland and she tried to do a seance like to call him back.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I
Yeah.
love
And then she said something like, Elvis, if you're here, smack Danny. Yeah, like it was pretty funny. Yeah.
I've seen ghosts.
Every house becomes emotionally contaminated. Even paradise spaces become heavy, dark, unstable. The haunting imagery externalizes emotional collapse.
Yeah.
Yeah, this effectively is somebody whose entire world has been shattered and it was never ever rebuilt
Mm-mm.
on solid ground, because the person who represented solid ground for her physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of the above was no longer there, and she had absolutely
Nowhere to go. Yeah.
nobody to count on. So how the hell do you build a house when you have to build that house inside a wooden boat that's on the ocean
So true.
that's being thrown around all the time? It's damn near almost impossible.
Natalie, if Elvis had been around a bit longer, do you think she would have married Michael? No, I don't.
No.
Because when she talks about why she was attracted to Michael was basically
Because
because of Elvis. So that would
She
have made
tried
the whole thing.
she tried to gain understanding vicariously through
Mhm.
through Michael's situation.
And she said, I think on Oprah, she said, I'd never been that high in my life other than when I was around my father.
Mm.
So that
wow.
answers that. So yeah, no, I don't think she would have. She wouldn't have had a need to fill that void.
Mm-mm.
Wow. Riley recognizes addiction before anyone says it. The Soho House argument is one of the chapter's most important themes. Riley senses irrationality, cruelty, confusion, emotional distortion. This matters because addiction changes Lisa Marie's emotional personality. The memoir, the
The
Memoir.
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 sorry,
That's not how it sounds.
that memoir.
Our resident language researcher has something to say.
Not,
You
I'm not a researcher. I'm not a professional.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh,
wait,
damn.
wait, wait.
I can't even get my paper right.
I'm on researcher.
Oh, geez, I had a good one before this, but now I can't find the damn thing. Would have been really good. Anyway.
Melissa, this is one big reason why people like Donna and the rest have no right to ever speak on Lisa. Amen.
And they won't stop doing it.
No, just you didn't know her after y'all were away from Graceland. You assumed what was going on in her life, and you had no freaking clue. So bye.
Shut the F up. Get a life. Quit stealing.
Yep.
Jeez, man. You steal from a poor plumber. And
I like how they say that she lived at Graceland. Yeah, in back of Graceland.
Yeah.
yeah, what was it? What was it? You
Trailer.
said earlier, did you say it in the show, or did you something about
She just did.
Nancy Rooks had this really nice house. What you have? You had a trailer.
I said the recycled trailer park because everybody just kept moving in different trailers.
Oh, but wait.
Well, the non-researcher person that says we're not researchers.
But she was the first cousin.
That she lives in a trailer next to Graceland.
Yeah.
Never says that. Yes,
She,
live at Graceland.
she never lived at Graceland, I don't think. Her parents did.
Yeah, she just went to visit during the summer. That's it. And she was there. She was there when Elvis was gone.
Yeah.
I thought she lived with her parents there on the Graceland
It
property.
would have been super brief if she did because she got married in 71.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she didn't start going there until
Jordan,
1960.
her baby daddy, the father of her sons. Yeah.
Yeah.
His name was Jordan.
Yeah, Melissa hit the nail right on the head.
Yep.
Like, how dare he provide for his daughter?
They blamed and resented Lisa for Priscilla's actions and resented her because Elvis left everything to her. Yeah. He was going to give me a lot of money.
Had he not done that, they would have thrown him under the bus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he did what any responsible, loving father in his situation would do, and he was damn fucking clever. Whoever he got to draw up that last will and testament,
Very smart.
they were fucking genius with that.
Yep.
And yet they still have an issue with it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
All right.
I mean, trying to read that thing without some form of legal understanding is like trying to learn a different language overnight, because the way they structured those things and how they preempted certain things,
Situations. Yeah.
it was just fucking brilliant.
The only thing they missed was not leaving a successor choice up to Vernon. I just feel like Elvis should have had.
Yeah.
My dad goes, then it needs to be the National Bank of Commerce. Is that just left that shit wide open for her to manipulate?
Mm-hmm.
I think they also blamed Lisa for giving Graceland to her daughter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
what else was she supposed to do with it?
It gets me how people think that.
Jesus.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
I mean, you think you got the right of expectation because why?
That's a good point, Melissa said. Even after the wedding claims, Ginger said, why would Elvis leave anything to her if only the rest had that mentality? Yeah.
He didn't owe he owed nobody anything but his daughter.
Mm-mm.
And it wasn't it was just,
Did they not give enough when he was alive? I mean, God, for God's sakes.
Yeah, here's the opposite of that. Lisa could have inherited Graceland and said, "No, fuck this. I'm closing down this circus. Bye bye, EPE. No museum, no tours, no fuck
Hmm.
all. It's mine. I'm going to sell it off and I'm going to take the money and I'm going to fucking disappear."
Yeah.
What would people have said then?
Oh,
But
they would have burned her at the stake. My God.
Yeah.
exactly, but she had the presence of mind and the gratitude to
Hmm.
say, even though it's mine, I'm still going to continue what my mother started in honor of my father.
Yep.
And as a thank you to those of you that supported my father for years and years and years and years and continue to do so and will do so for years and years and years.
Yep.
She could have turned around like many of them have and said, "No, screw this. I'm closing this sideshow down. Bye bye. No
Or
more."
she could have moved into it and been like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you still get the visitation at the grave once a day, but other than that, go away.
But that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who was just as um, sorry, Jesus,
It's okay.
sorry.
It's all right.
It'll come back.
Yeah. Just tell us when you remember it. Addiction changes Lisa Marie's emotional personality. The memoir.
Memoir.
The
The
memoir repeatedly emphasizes meanness, viciousness, paranoia, emotional volatility as new developments. That terrifies Riley because her mother no longer feels like herself.
Yeah.
It's got to be. And she was not a young kid at the time.
No, and she talks about too how how people say Elvis's mood kind of shifted the atmosphere.
Right.
Lisa's was very much the same, and they were so
Mhm.
used to her being just Mama Bear, the matriarch, her energy handling and protecting, and then it all just kind of falls apart there for a minute.
Yeah. Got to be
It's like
scary. Got to be very scary.
I don't know. I can't remember where it was exactly, but one TV show or interview that she did somewhere was with some young guy. I think it was at Radio Music City, just after the first album came out.
I know which one you're talking about. Hmm.
She had so much fun in that interview,
Hmm.
where that energy you could feel was infectious. But then the opposite of that, watch any interview of her where Priscilla is either in the building or on the same
Mm.
sofa as where she is.
She
That
like
you
goes like this.
feel,
Yeah.
yeah, you feel that defensive, protective barrier 10 miles ahead of her. Whereas other times, her energy was she was gushing
Hmm.
fun.
She was authentically herself.
Yeah.
I think Lisa would have preserved it. But I mean, Elvis, I don't think Elvis ever said he wanted his fans to see it. If Lisa wanted that to be her home, Elvis would have honored that above
Yeah.
us. I think
Yeah.
that's sometimes people get that out of balance.
Hmm.
That was hers, and I think if she wanted to be there, he would have been. I don't think he ever had in his mind's eye we would
Yeah.
be doing this
No.
No,
ever.
I don't think so at all.
And that was
He
my
made
point.
no stipulations for opening great. He just left it to her.
And that was my point. It's out of grace that
Hmm.
we still get to walk those grounds
Hmm.
50
It's an
years.
honor that I never take for granted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yet there are people in the Elvis world that think they are owed that purely by association. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
Mm.
yeah, you're no different than any of the rest of us.
Exactly. Elvis and Lisa and everybody, but it starts at the beginning. Let's go back right to the beginning. Elvis didn't owe us as fans jack shit.
Mm-mm.
No.
It is through grace and through respect
Yeah, that's what I
that,
said at the beginning. You
that
know
he gave
anybody
us what we
when he
have.
died. He owed nobody.
And
You
No.
know,
Lisa damn sure didn't know anybody. She
only
didn't.
appreciation for what the fans did for him, and
Mhm.
he showed that in multiple ways.
And especially, just goes to show what kind of person Lisa was, especially knowing what her father had to go through. She could have just turned around and said, "No, fuck this. I'm not going down that same
Yep.
pathway. No.
So,
Cut it off. Bye bye. Have a nice life. You guys can stand outside the gates and have your photos taken at the gates, but
Mhm.
anything more than that, fuck y'all, no.
Yep.
But yet, at the same time, she afforded us and future generations, if that will be the case, the honor and the gratitude of, yes, come and share this as much as it's my family's. I allow you in to share it. And again, there's people here that think they are owed that. Like, what fucking bus are you riding on?
Yeah, I don't understand them. It's entitlement mentality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
All right, we're at the Mexico rehab scene. Bebe Le Beau. One of the
Pepe Le Pew.
Did you say Pepe Le Pew?
Bebe Le
That's what my
Pew
brain heard.
singing it
Yeah,
wrong.
I was like, fuck, talk about random, like Mexico rehab scene. Pepe Le
I
Pepe Le
Pew.
just started
Pew.
singing Bebe Le Pew. I
I was
think
like, oh wait, was that the name of the rehab? Like what? Let me write that down so I can look it up.
oh, darling. One of the chapter's most psychologically revealing moments. Lisa Marie leaves rehab early because of the twins' school schedule. Objectively, the reasoning makes little sense, but emotionally, it reveals motherhood and addiction are colliding. She cannot tolerate failing her children, losing control, admitting helplessness, so that she rationalizes escape. And this is a classic addiction behavior, but a memoir. Treats it compassionately rather than judgmentally. I
I see it a little bit different. What I see in that is not so much the dichotomy, but I see it a little bit deeper to say that motherhood gave her a little bit better, of a more stable compass and something more stable to go towards than navigating the instability of addiction. That's what I see in that.
You know what I see in that?
Hmm.
Where the fuck was their father to take them to school?
mm,
True.
Why did she have to leave
yeah,
rehab? Why were they
Hmm.
in Mexico with her during rehab? Where were your
Hmm.
daddy?
shopping for stovetop caps.
And those Gretsch guitars he charged up on her Citibank cards? Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Gee.
He's going to buy a razor. Fucking ape, ape ass hair coming out of his.
Here you go. There.
Wait, well,
He was trying to say something.
This this is Keo that did this.
yeah.
Lockwood.
No, Lockwood, Michael Lockwood.
All right.
He was
Her,
charging up the Amex and a Citibank, and she had it was in her name, and she had no idea she got papers for it because the bills weren't getting paid.
And I'm not a researcher.
Not a researcher.
Not a researcher.
I wonder if he was related to Pritchett.
Right?
Um,
Yeah, isn't it? Citibank seems to be a,
yeah, Citibank. Yeah, Citibank.
and it
Citibank.
was like hundreds of thousands of dollars of credit, and it was Gretsch guitars and crazy shit. And,
Makes you
and
want
people knew he was doing it too, and didn't tell nobody.
makes you wonder. Maybe somebody should wait for it. Research that fact.
Wah, wah.
Oh, yeah. He didn't do it. That's fitting. Huh?
Mhm.
All right.
I'm a sucker with that shit. Don't come and say shit tongue in cheek and give me an excuse to say shit. Because if they do, I will take
Oh,
them
I'll
up.
beat it like a dead horse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Bye, Francis. Thanks for popping in.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Francis. Catch you soon. Appreciate all your support too. Ben and Lisa Marie began mirroring each other. This chapter increasingly parallels Ben's deterioration and Lisa Marie's deterioration. Both isolate, both self medicate, internalize pain, hide suffering, become emotionally overwhelmed. Riley notices it before anyone fully admits it. Especially haunting, he didn't stand a chance from the earlier chapter now begins unfolding in real time.
That part gets me every.
Boom, boom.
Such a loss. It would have been just really curious to know what he would have done. Whether it was music or some kind of, I would imagine it would have to be some kind of creative art type of,
I think it would have for sure been music.
yeah. Um, I you know
Yeah, he,
I just don't. There's really not a whole lot written about him.
no, it's kind of like he's almost um he's repeated the Gladys demographic. It's
Oh yeah,
like we know they were there. We
Yeah.
know they formed a pivotal part of these people's lives, but yet
we don't know a whole.
they they'll forever now be in the shadow.
Yeah,
The only ones that could ever really write about his life are Lisa and Riley.
and Riley. Yeah.
Was Lisa tight with Delta?
Lisa, I want to say at some point yes, because in Nancy Rook's book she talks about Lisa when she first had Riley would call a lot, or if her and Danny were having marital trouble, she would call and talk to Delta.
Wow.
And I guess at one point Delta got tired of it. So Lisa called crying.
Oh,
So mind you, she's living in Lisa's house. Sorry, it's storming and my dog's terrified. So
well, yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. So Delta told Nancy, well, she needs to learn to figure it out. Stop taking her phone calls. Ma'am,
What
excuse me, who is paying the phone bill for those phone calls? She is.
Yep.
Really?
And it's really sad that if you need comfort, you got to call Delta. I mean, God.
Mhm.
So
kill me
Lisa,
now.
Lisa was taking care of the bills for all the Grace for Grace.
Well, yeah, it was her. I mean, by proxy, people forget that. Like they see Graceland, and that was her money. It was coming out of her trust.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't like Aunt Dilda now.
So
Well,
sweet Delta, yeah.
Wow.
jeez,
I'll
it's
find that page and send it to you. I got Nancy Rook's book in a free little bin at Elvis Week. If you spent $10, you could pick something out of this bin. It was just a little book, but I read that and I was so pissed off. I thought, my God, you're living in her house. They could have put Delta out when they opened Graceland, but they didn't. What was it Elvis said? Delta's here by the grace of Elvis.
mhm.
Never forget when she said to me, "Oh, fuck you."
She called me a little son of a bitch when I was 12.
What?
I can't think of anybody that didn't have any kind of jealousy or animosity to Lisa after her father died.
Mm-mm.
There was any connections she had were outside of that circle. I mean, even you can't even count on Linda Thompson as being a confidant. Who you got them all just jealous at you because they see a fortune walking in front of them that they feel they should have had part of.
Yeah, like they were entitled to it.
Jesus, it's like when you look at it like that, you see this merry-go-round of the life of Presley, and it's whirling at the speed of fucking light in the middle of a shitstorm, and the only people that basically fell off that wheel and tried to pull the whole shitstorm together was Elvis and Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to comment on this real quick because this is a bone that I pick.
Mm-hmm.
This is one reason why I don't talk religion and politics, but I'm going to say this right here.
Mhm.
Anybody who sits there and says, I'm a Christian, I'm a Christian, I'm a Christian, has to say it, they're not a Christian.
No.
You know how you know when someone's a Christian? Is by their example of how they live their life and how they treat people. And
People just
that's how
surround
you know that they are a Christian or, have some kind of faith that they, instead of being a grifter.
You ever heard of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Christian?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
they
sorry.
they use Christian
Religion.
God
Yeah.
to cover their mistakes.
Yeah.
Where they're with people who are Christians, then they're wonderful, they're beautiful, they pray.
Yeah.
use that to
Oh yeah,
fold in life. You know,
Yep. It was
I've
all
met a lot of them. And
yeah. That
I
the that grub worm over in Super Western Mayor. That's what he goes on about. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian now. Well, geez, I got hours and hours and hours of videos where you're not a
I wasn't
Christian.
even thinking of him, but there you go.
Well, no, it made me think of it because that's his common thing now,
Yeah.
and
Well, he does it after he does his tirades about after he just viciously insults people for months.
yeah,
I pray for you.
When the bipolar mania swings back this way,
mm,
then he goes, "Oh, I'm a good Christian man."
yeah,
And
it's like
pray for you.
I forgive everybody.
He,
I,
he, he forgives us. Louis, please don't pray for me. I beg you.
I,
Please don't.
I told him one night straight up on the show. I said to him, "Fuck you! I don't need your prayers or your forgiveness." But
Yeah.
on another point, in my 46 years of existence, I've learned if somebody stands in front of me and either verbally says it or through their actions say the following phrase, "I'm a Christian," then my legs don't move very fast. But when I hear those kind of phrases,
Get you
my
going.
I fucking run faster than what I can breathe, because those people that, oh, I'm such a Christian, those people have a 10-foot knife and they're waiting just to stick it in your back.
Wow.
And
We'll say, "I'm a good person." If you're a good person,
mhm,
you don't have to say that.
exactly.
I am a Christian, so don't run. I think a Christian is the way you use it.
The way you treat people, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's by example that you know somebody is. You show it. You don't. If you have to say to somebody, "I'm a Christian," um,
Or I'm a family man.
Where's that knife?
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
I'm a good family man.
Or someone stands in front of you and goes, "I won't hurt you. You can trust me."
Come here, I've got something for you. Yeah.
I've
And
never met.
uncle's got a sweetie for
It
you.
doesn't have to
Mhm.
be a Christian that does that.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Stanleys, Melissa, the Stanleys are another example of that. Yeah.
Yeah. No religion.
it's more like anyway.
And we're not
Uh,
researchers.
my,
Mhm.
That should be the name of the thumbnail for the show.
We are not researchers.
researchers starring
Can
John.
you put that in the disclaimer?
Yeah, we could do that. We are not researchers. We are not researchers.
We just know how to read.
We
Ooh.
Oh, that is mean.
No, it's honest.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pray for you, Amy.
Please do.
Okay.
You can't handle the truth.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. Addiction is family atmosphere. One of the memoir's most sophisticated observations. Addiction affects emotional climate. Riley says the tone became very heavy and hopeless. This is profound. The memoir is not just documenting drug use, it documents emotional gravity, psychic exhaustion, household despair. Everyone begins orbiting the addiction, especially Ben.
Mhm.
It was, so for lack of a better term, a catch 22.
Yeah, it really was. I think they were so connected. They almost had like a tether between the two of them.
Yeah.
Like Elvis and Gladys said that.
Yeah, when we get to that part, when we're doing this, when I read it in the book, it just tore me apart. Just that, how she, brought
Mm,
him home.
yeah,
It just, that is a deep, deep connection. That's just not love.
it's like a spiritual connection.
Yeah, that's a strong spiritual
I
connection.
think it's a previous life connection, but that's just me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're right on, Amy. I think, Lisa experienced it with Ben. Um, but even more so going back to Elvis's days. People can take it however they want, but that's how I see it. The world was too bad a place for people like Elvis and Lisa and Ben.
Yeah,
Melissa
I
says
agree.
which one was it that Elvis got pissed at for taking Lisa for a ride? I think it was
I
Billy.
think it was Billy. Yeah.
Hmm.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would be very furious. Okay, the Nashville bus journey. The title event is terrifying. Lisa Marie swollen, bleeding, vomiting blood, near heart failure, refusing hospitals, terrified of losing custody, and desperately clinging to control. The text chain between Riley, Ben, Lisa Marie is one of the most emotionally brutal sequences in the memoir, especially Ben repeatedly texting, call me, over and over. That
Mm.
feels less like family conversation and more like children trying to rescue a dying parent. Wow.
The similarities are eerie.
Yeah.
Very much so. Yeah. Daddy, please don't die. Yeah.
Yeah. There, it's almost. I've literally got goosebumps as I'm sitting here. It's like a flip side of an album. You got Elvis one side, and you got Lisa the other.
Their lives are so incredibly parallel. And I don't know how people don't see that. I mean,
Mm.
to the people around them and the financial things, and I mean, just all of it. Heather, her name is Sage. It's actually my daughter's dog, and she's at the beach, so I'm on grandma duty.
Sunflower. Also, when Donna did her video stating Vernon and her sister both passed on the 26th of June, she forgot to mention her husband, Buddy, who passed on the 26th.
You sure did, Sunflower. I caught that. Yeah, she forgot to mention that.
I
Wow.
mean, that
Significant
sounds
date.
like a video for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a fun one.
Well,
What,
she's got
what
a
music?
picture on her page of herself. I think some of the Gamble kids and Lisa. It's from her book, but it's not her book. At the meditation garden, and on her Facebook
I
page,
got to say that,
it's
yeah.
a security guard, but it's freaking Buddy.
Jeez.
Mhm.
And when the
How
world
freaking,
turns.
right. She's the gift that keeps on
She
giving.
really is, and the audacity she has. And I mean, I'm sorry, you can go to Bangladesh and find somebody to manage you. You're never going to outsmart me. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it ain't no way. All right, so the cocaine revelation. That was a good. Thanks for sharing that so
That
far.
was a gem, Sunflower.
That was a nice little treat. Amy, you have. Oh, you saw that already. Um, all right, the
Like,
cocaine revelation. Let me get my mouse back over there. One of the chapter's most shocking lines. We drove because I wanted to do cocaine the whole time.
see, that's her honesty. That's just her honesty.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The bluntness is staggering. No euphemism, no softening. The
Mm-mm.
memoir suddenly strips away all remaining illusions. This is a full scale addiction.
She had no reason to sugarcoat it all.
Mm-mm.
No.
She had no reason at all. And that's I think we spoke about it before the book even came out. And I think I said something similar to this is that Lisa was one, she always spoke her mind, whether people liked it or not, whether she got in trouble with the press or not. She didn't give a shit.
Give a shit.
She said what she wanted to say, and she said it when she wanted to
Mm-hmm.
say it, and that was it. And that's the one thing I'm most grateful about in terms of the book is
Mm.
that there's no sugarcoating, there's no bullshitting, there's no. It's straight out there. It's from her words to paper, and that's it.
That's it.
And
She's, she's shooting straight from the hip.
And that's why I get
exa-
really mad when people are trying to twist her words now. No, she said what she said, so leave it alone.
You know.
exactly, and I think that's why majority of the fans endeared themselves so closely towards Lisa's because in some way they understood that what they see with Lisa is what they get, but with Elvis it was different because they knew that Elvis was wanted to portray that authenticity
Right.
and be straight up with people the
Mm-hmm.
way Lisa was, but Elvis was never given the opportunity to be that.
Right.
I agree. He was too. His image was too controlled.
Yes.
My heart was dead. The Cedar Sinai sequence is one of the memoir's scariest moments. Lisa Marie says, I was literally losing my heart. That line functions both medically, symbolically, emotionally. Lisa Marie's emotional core had collapsed. The woman who built magical homes, giant families, endless celebrations now barely survives physically.
But
The
then
image.
again, I posed the question: Was the emotion? Aha, I knew I was waiting for that to happen. Was the emotional stability ever there? My answer to the question: no, not one
No,
hundred
I think
percent.
she masked it as best as she could for her kids.
There were
Yeah.
there were moments of almost stable,
Hmm.
but she was never really solid.
No,
Unfortunately.
Hey,
I
buddy, come here. It's just thunder. Come on, buddy.
I know this one's dying. Like,
Oh
Here.
shit.
No, come here, buddy. Come over here. I'll scratch your back. Come here. Come here. That's good. I got you. Bailey doesn't care. She's
I
literally
heard a little rumble, and then I heard ting 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 ting. I'm like, yeah, here she
Oh,
comes.
oh shit.
okay. It'll be gone soon. I'm right here. I protect you. The Riley becomes the parent. The chapter total marks a total role reversal. Riley manages crises, monitors doctors, supervises rehab, protects the twins, intervenes medically, becomes court monitor. The memoir now fully enters the parentification trauma. Riley is no longer daughter. She becomes caretaker, mediator, emergency stabilizer. This transformation is heartbreaking.
Yeah, I remember going through this in the book and
Hmm.
thinking, fuck, there's like nothing here.
You got that? Here. What do I do with it, huh? Here. Oh, here they are. Here's your treat. You want the treat? You want the treat? Yeah. Oh, good. Well, you'll take it now, won't you?
Yeah, because Bailey's not around to
Yeah.
threaten
Yeah. Bailey's probably
to
eating my new socks I got somewhere.
also
It's always the new stuff too. Every time, like
I uh,
old stuff.
I got these two pool noodles. You know that they put in the pools to
mm-hmm,
flotation devices. I got
mm-hmm,
two of them, so because I take them and I pat around the circle of the open top on the drum on the paint bucket, so it
Mhm.
makes it a drum and it goes and the sound comes. It works pretty good. So
mm-hmm.
I bought those to do that, and they're sitting over here, and I'm sitting. I don't know what I was doing, but I was preoccupied. And all of a sudden, look out of the corner of my eye, and I see this blue noodle sticking up the air, walking, going down. I couldn't even see her. I just see it going down the hallway. I go, I had to call my son and say, I need you to get up and grab that thing before she tries to eat it.
That's funny.
And all I saw was the pool noodle. It's blue. So it like stood out like, and I'm just like,
Don't be suspicious. I mean, it's like you're not gonna see it.
And I'm sure she does the shit because she knows you can't go after her.
I know
Mhm.
she does. They do.
I just get this far. He can't get me. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I could if she could do that, she would do it. Is it right? Yeah, it's right. All right, so let's see how much further this part is. We're at an hour.
Hey, Mr. Renee, welcome,
Oh,
welcome.
hi,
Nice to
Renee.
see you.
Renee is in the house.
Welcome to the non-researching channel.
Everything is wrong.
We no longer.
We're all fake. We're all
So, what have you ever
Yeah,
heard
we
about
all
us
fake.
being researchers? Where the fuck was I?
They sit in boxes and I try to make themselves famous.
Is that what he said? He said we put ourselves in boxes.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, was this today?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what
yeah.
Joe was. I want to
Apparently,
go.
I don't watch him.
I don't either.
But he's gonna pray for us, so I feel better.
Oh, I feel
Hey, well, you
so
know
much
what?
better.
Today he will probably get 4 videos, maybe 5. Part 1, part 2, part 3, and a dog walk.
In a partridge in a pear tree.
Well, here's what I say to that idea.
Mhm.
I mean, just why doesn't he just go do something else?
Yeah, he can't come up with anything else.
I mean,
Well,
I made him mad right before Elvis's birthday for
He
context,
should
and he is
he sh-
talking about me on July 1st. Still,
he should go pick pickles.
sir, you're married. You need to go be obsessed with your wife, not me.
Well, he has nothing to talk about. So
Mm-mm.
he's mad at somebody. He uses that for a show, and then he goes for the next one. And the first
Mhm.
half an hour
Hmm.
is still being mad at somebody.
Yeah,
yeah,
and then
Renee,
he said he's never going to talk about it again.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, Renee, we got a little sidetracked here on a topic. We've been talking about well, on Lisa's book is what the subject about today, but
We're all over the place.
somewhere along the line, the stench of the super Western mayor walking
Plain and Phil.
feces came into the discussion. So anyway, that'll be another video right there.
Yeah.
Um,
You're welcome for the content.
yeah. Oh, you know what? You know what we really need to do? We really need to thank him for one other thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, wait a second. This is much appreciated because I would like you to know that this right here has provided some financial aid to be able to get
Yes.
Cam to Memphis. So this is what we thank you for.
Stupid Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
are.
that's
You should have
right.
read it first.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Stupid
you.
Amy. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Lewis.
Yeah, you're helping Cam get to Graceland.
Yep.
We really appreciate it. There's two thumbs up for you right there.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my thumbs are kind of stuck, so I have to do that.
Yeah, make it fall.
Well, I can't get my feet up above my head. If I could, I'd be popular. I don't
Happy popular.
know.
I don't know if I would be happy or worried if you could get your feet behind your head.
I don't know. It's the freaking gummy I took. All right, the Elvis Michael Jackson parallel returns. We'll do another couple sections here, and then we'll call it a day. The memoir explicitly connects Lisa Marie's addiction to Elvis Michael Jackson, celebrity-enabled medical systems, especially chilling. Lisa Marie intellectually understands the danger, yet emotionally repeats it anyways. That contradiction becomes central. Awareness alone does not stop the addiction.
Well, yeah, because you can't. You have to have
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's like when people say, well, you couldn't tell Elvis anything. Elvis was responsible. No, when you are in active addiction, you need help.
Yeah,
You can do it yourself.
you're not what's the word I'm looking for? You're not cognitive when you're
No.
in the throes of addiction.
Mm.
So to say that a person in the throes of addiction is cognitive and they know right, no, they don't, because there's literally, and that's the thing, people don't understand. Even if you're addicted to nicotine, for example, your brain undergoes a chemical
Yep.
change,
Yep.
and it becomes not only a physical addiction and emotional addiction, but also a chemical one, and that's what people
Logical.
forget.
Yeah.
Yes, people forget to acknowledge that. So to say that Elvis or whoever should have taken responsibility, no, they couldn't, because they were chemically not functioning like somebody that's not addicted. So that's a bit,
Especially when you have a doctor writing it for you. You don't.
yeah,
Yeah.
mm,
Hold on.
even more so because you're putting your trust in those people.
It's very hard with pain meds.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've got my oldest daughter. You know, she's got challenges with that, and I've had other friends. I've had a couple of friends they have that to this day. They still have that challenge. Once you're addict, you're really in one form or another always an addict, whether you do anything. I fortunately have never had any issue with any kind of, I smoked cigarettes for 20 years. I was up to 2 packs a day sometimes, but one day I just got up. I said, I'm done. The prices were getting ridiculous, and I never lit another cigarette. I never had a craving.
That's great.
And but I have a different type of addiction. It's intangible stuff. I get addicted to stuff like this, and I
Yeah.
can't let it go.
Mm-mm.
I just I you know my I just I'm a neat freak, and so I'm so addicted to it. So when I see something at a place, and I get aggravated now because some things I can't do. So I'll call my wife. We said, when you get home, make sure you get with me, and I'll have her like move something. And it's just like,
Driving you crazy. Yeah.
yeah, I have maybe it's kind of a little bit of an OCD. Um, but when it comes to actual chemical or food or anything like that, I guess the only thing would be I could eat chicken wings, buffalo wings 24 times
I
a
love
day.
chicken
But,
wings.
I don't because I can't. Um, anyway,
Boneless.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, bonus. Well, no, it's just the buffalo wing. I have my own special sauce, and when I make it, it's so good. But I freaking pay later, man. It's I seriously. I mean, it's like it's really bad.
Yeah.
It's
Once it percolates a while.
Oh man, Jesus! It's like a tornado.
They
So
don't talk about Elvis. They talk about food and how it makes them shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have to quote unquote research.
yeah,
Yeah. We don't research anything.
we definitely got to come up with something for that. Some sound effect that goes with it, or every time you say research, I go,
God, I wish I could go back and clip all the Amy, our head researcher. Amy, our head.
oh,
Stop calling me your researcher.
oh,
Stop.
I got it. I can,
Just
I can,
keep that on a freaking loop. Yeah.
yeah, I'll do it on a loop like I did with Donna's. She's a second cousin. She's a second cousin.
All right, just message Amy. I'm waiting for her to write me back. No, go,
But
leave me alone.
but here's the irony above all ironies. I don't know, maybe I'm too stupid, but that's what I get out of it. It's like, why are you gonna ask somebody that you supposedly call stupid to be your head researcher?
Yeah,
Well, this was before. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, oh yeah, it's narcissism. It's classic. It's like when you leave a guy and he insults you and you think, you're gonna come back. And then that doesn't work, and you get love bombed,
it's like when he says to me, he goes, "I'm smarter than you. You'll never beat me." And then the next day, he's talking about his wife being drunk, and I'm like, "Dude, you
Actually, he
slow."
says he's smarter than anyone. He's one chromosome shy of not like drooling on himself and shitting his pants. So bye, like get out of here. Pleading, yeah, no, I hate him.
She's the first cousin.
I can't stand him. I can't
All
stand
right,
him.
let's get moving.
I'm done now. I've upset my dog.
Grace, oh, look how cute.
I know. Where's a little baby?
Graceland is sanctuary and tomb, perhaps the chapter's most haunting imagery. Lisa Marie repeatedly sleeping in Elvis's bed at Graceland. Yeah, I don't. Well, I guess for her in this situation, but I think that's a comfort. I think that's a good thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
it's a very good
self-soothing.
thing.
This is psychologically enormous. She returns there like a pilgrim, frightened child, addict seeking absolution. And then she points out where she will be buried. This is death imagery long before her death.
Yeah.
That's why I love playing that Lights Out. I play it on every radio show that we do on Friday nights. It's
Can you imagine going there, just seeing that spot though every time, and just like
Oh,
it's such a foreshadowing of your like
yeah.
death is waiting for me right there.
and then she wasn't buried there, over by her
And
father.
she's by Benjamin,
Yeah.
which I get.
Yeah, she didn't expect that when she wrote that song. But yeah.
Well,
Um,
I'm sorry, she must have asked to be buried there, right?
Yeah, I think she wanted to be next to Ben
yeah.
Yeah.
at some point.
Do you think she would have buried herself there if Ben wasn't there?
Yeah. I
I
do.
think she would have been in that extra spot that's available if Ben hadn't passed away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, and that's like you've just read it now, and most people won't see that, but I see two things in that. She's number one, she's emotionally regulating by going back to Graceland, and secondly, she's self-soothing.
She's cocooning and self-soothing. Yeah, the only place she can.
Yeah,
The only place she says she felt safe.
that's why she said that going to Graceland made her feel safe. It was for her, it was an emotional recharge.
Makes you sound like a researcher.
Oh yeah.
We should do a show and count how many times we say
Yeah,
I read.
it'll be.
Oh, we're gonna ride this horse until there's nothing but
We
a
need to
carcass.
get background pictures that say like researcher, and next time we all come on, have it in the background.
Right next to pickle.
Right next to the pickle.
I gotta get something for. What kind of noise does a pickle make? It doesn't make a noise, does it?
Boing.
Well, depends on what you use it for.
I was gonna say it depends how well you use it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not researchers, though. We're just porno experts.
We're well versed in a lot of
Digress.
Yeah.
Why did we digress again?
Renee hasn't been here for months. He's going like,
what the hell is
"What are these guys taking? What have I missed?"
No, really. Oh, glad you joined us, Renee.
Yeah, it's nice.
You might
Nice
never
to
be
see
the
that
same, but Ben's collapse, the final third of the chapter quietly shifts toward Ben. This is devastating because Riley recognizes danger, but not the scale of it. Ben drinks heavily, becomes depressed, feels trapped, cannot leave Lisa Marie, absorbs her despair. The memoir repeatedly compares Gladys and Elvis, Lisa Marie and Ben. This emotional entanglement becomes catastrophic. And I think that's going to be a good spot.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, you see, it was something like something that I said a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about, and it's exactly that. I think Ben, in some way, felt responsible for his mama and her emotional
I can't see the press.
well-being, especially knowing how she grew up,
Yeah.
and that eventually became a never-ending loop because Lisa didn't want that for Ben because she knew how heavy it was.
Yeah.
And it was just what happened was it was a snowball effect.
I agree.
You know, I
And
always thought we were at not where I'm supposed to be, but I always thought when Elvis was alive, Lisa didn't have her father. When Elvis died, she still didn't have her father. You have no idea what I just said.
You mean like physically as much as she was supposed to have him?
Yeah, I think that's what he meant.
His love, when she was there, she never really. He was away a lot, right? And she didn't at
Yeah.
one point didn't live there. And then after he died, with Graceland, that she still didn't have her father.
But now, when you can correct me if I'm wrong, Amy. I do believe that when she probably saw more of him after the divorce than
She did.
before because her trips there to stay with him were while he was there.
Mm-hmm.
And she would go on tour.
Yeah.
And she does say, how does she say it? You know, he gave more of himself to me than he did to anyone else. Like, so there must have been a lot of special time with him and her that, of course, those other people aren't going to talk about because it doesn't make them in the forefront of it.
Yeah.
I think also what's important to remember too is in a certain sense that to us looking in, maybe it didn't look like she didn't have him around as much as she should have. But I think psychologically for her, just knowing that even though he was working and he was all over the show, psychologically just knowing that if the shit hits the fan, that
was
he's going to be there to protect me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she spoke about it. How many times, Amy, did she say that she absolutely, from a very young age, knew that her father absolutely adored her. She said she knew from the youngest possible age that she was loved.
Yeah. Thank you, Carol. Thank you.
And as much as she might not have spent as much time with him physically as she would have wanted to, psychologically, she knew that Daddy was there.
He was there. And she even said, you know, he would call all hours of the night to leave messages on her voice machine at the LA house when she was with her mother. And there's a great interview. I need to find it, it's written out by one of the staff at the Hilton and said that there would be times she would come in to service the room and bring towels, and it would just be Elvis and Lisa. There would be no nanny, there'd be no entourage, and they would just be sitting at the piano, and he would be showing her how to pick out chords.
Wow.
How touched she was by that, and she said, I always was mindful to be quiet, to not disturb, that moment, but that how often it was just Elvis and her. It wasn't people there to take care of them or.
Which book? Which one was that? Which book?
There's just an interview somebody.
Oh, it was an interview. Yeah.
I'll have to. I think it's on EIN. I'll have to go back and find it. But yeah,
That's
all those little
interesting.
tidbits are like one of those. I think it was the stamps talks about coming in, and Elvis and Lisa are sitting in front of the fireplace, and he's got his pajamas on, his hair's all crazy, and he's cutting out paper dolls with her,
Oh,
and
wow.
it's just the two of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just an image that I've never really thought about, but you think about it now, and it just makes you. It warms you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say now, it was like, can you imagine being a fly on the wall?
Because if somebody sent me a picture of that scene right now, I'd say that's fucking AI.
Yeah.
There's no way there's a picture of that, and there wouldn't be no reason for it to be anyways. But at that, it's just like immediately that's AI.
And the people around him saw this kind of stuff more than these like random people. Why don't they talk about it? They make him look like he was a shit father, and he wasn't. It pisses me off. Yes, Melissa, the story about building the bike. Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He wouldn't quit, and he didn't want help. It took him 2 hours to put that
Oh, yeah.
together. Yeah.
We should do Donnie's next.
Donnie's?
Yeah.
Donnie's what? Pickle?
Oh, Donnie's. I'm not.
Huh.
Donnie Sumner, isn't it?
Oh, Donnie Sumner. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that.
I mean, doing
his interview.
His interview, which is a good interview.
Oh,
I think it's in Donnie Sumner's book as well. It's Elvis You Didn't Know, or I've got it up there somewhere.
Yeah, he's a good interview.
He would be a good one.
Take care.
But then again, they didn't tell these stories because it didn't fit the image. Didn't fit the narrative.
It wasn't about
it was all that. It's the narrative. It's just like nowadays, certain people have their narrative that they want to make that because they have nobody to dispute anything they say.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
And then when they're called out for certain things or proven wrong,
then we're stupid.
And not by ways of wait for it, research. Thumbs up. all the quote unquote research. It's so sad that those are the kind of stories that I as a fan would love to hear.
I know, they're so precious. Yeah,
No,
the way that MM talks about Lisa is enraging. Yeah, in the book they said that Lisa was nothing but a trophy to Elvis. That's such bullshit. And think about that. Why would you put that in a book knowing she could read that and you wonder why she hates you?
Shit like that just infuriates me. Why the fuck? He was the most famous person on the planet. Why would he would never ever do that to another human being?
No.
Let alone his own child.
Yeah, she was just a trophy for him.
Not like some people we know.
Yeah, that was more Priscilla's thing.
Yeah, even after she came out and spoke about it in her book and told the absolute truth with regard to the shit that she had to go through as a child, that thing still came back and said, oh, she's lying. Well, she didn't say it, but she insinuated it.
Priscilla did the best she could. Priscilla did the best she could.
Yeah, Priscilla did the best she could. And isn't it funny how that story now changes?
Yeah.
She did so well. She shipped her kid off in the middle of grieving her entire world. She sent her kid off to Paris.
Yeah.
And then sent her kid off somewhere else. And then, oh my God, she had such... fuck these people, Lisa was a trophy to Elvis. Yeah, you're right.
And he told her things like, oh, go run along and find your mom. Like, don't talk to me. It just makes me so freaking mad.
We agree, Ed. Yeah, he loved her more than anything.
Then again, makes you think for those idiots to say that shit's in their book, kind of shows you where their loyalties lie, didn't it?
Yeah.
But they were the first to say, oh, she doesn't like us telling our story because
Mhm.
it's our story.
Mhm.
And she doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, Mr. Lord ass Lamar Fike. Those were
The
those
worm.
those were words that came out of his mouth. Oh, Priscilla doesn't like us telling our story because it's our story.
Yeah.
But they can write a book and call Lisa a trophy when, in fact, in whose eyes was Lisa the trophy? From before the first breath that Lisa
Mhm.
ever drew,
Yep.
she was a trophy.
Yep.
But, oh yeah, but I'm not allowed to speak such truths
That's
because
truth.
it may look like I'm researching and I have my own brain.
God forbid you do such
Mm,
things.
yeah, no, I can't come across as being too intelligent because I'm just somebody that sits here in a block and wants to be famous.
That's all right. I'll pray for you.
Are we supposed to be getting famous off of this? I wasn't aware.
We're
Yeah,
making money off this.
yeah. Where do we collect our royalty checks?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess they're in the mail.
I guess I didn't see the contract before I got clicked on my link. Shit.
Does
Well,
Pretender Defender, does she get paid?
Who?
The Pretender Defender.
oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
got buy me a coffee link and shit on his
All
channel.
kinds of
Yeah.
shit. He gets gifts. People send him gifts, and
Uh,
I've never known of them giving anything away like I do.
nope, sure
Oh,
doesn't. Buy me a coffee so you can show you appreciate me.
people, please send me pickles.
Please.
No, you ought to send
I
a whole
want
box full of
pickles,
pickles.
please. No.
should send him a whole box of those. What are the world's hottest chilies? Devil peppers.
Ooh.
You ever seen those things that you open and it pops up like a champagne bottle? It's full of glitter. They make
Oh
those,
yeah,
they make those
yeah.
have little penises in them. I would send that.
Oh my God, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
glitter dicks.
We'll have
No,
the
he might just enjoy it, Amy.
You might enjoy them.
return address from Wynn, Arkansas.
Mhm. Why does a millionaire need donations? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
A millionaire should be donating to charities in Elvis's name.
Mm-hmm.
I never do this for money. I never ask for money. But
He's,
if you
he's
want
got
to,
his PayPal link, every link. Well, he might
Oh
have.
yeah, is the membership button still there? You have to
yeah.
pay.
I said it at the lowest rate. I don't really want to charge anybody. Well, you don't have to charge
You don't have to
anybody.
charge about anything. Rhonda doesn't have super thanks on her channel. She doesn't have any of that stuff.
Who's a millionaire?
Oh, Captain
He-
Crunch.
yeah, Louis.
Oh, it's nice to know another one.
He claims. He claims.
Caught you right on, Joe. That was quick and that was sharp.
Yeah, that one was
His
good.
hair is about to fall apart with a huge
Oh,
rip in it. It's giving millionaire,
Oh
doesn't it?
my God! The other
oh,
day
that's today.
you can see the bald spot on top when he had his hair.
I'm going to say if he's a millionaire, then why doesn't he have a housekeeper? Because that house is gross.
Did you see the pictures I
Or a
posted?
yard man. I mean, I even pay somebody to do my yard, Louis, so get with it, buddy.
You guys should investigate the Greek tragedy like you guys do with his girlfriend. Just a suggestion.
I thought he was married.
Problem is I can't get documents from the UK. I'd have to have somebody in the UK,
We're
and
going to have to
I don't
outsource
think they
that one.
had the FOIA there.
I don't
He,
go that far.
he should change his name to Scrooge McDuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that's usually the case. They have fucking vaults of money that they sue him in, but they're so fucking stingy.
Well, when he's got those stripes there, he looks like Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew from Mexico. I need big red chili pepper, and I need to get this pucker off down his ass right now. My lips are stuck to her ass, and I just can't get that fucking off. Oh my God! But it's the first cousin. You ever kissed the first cousin's ass?
We need a live where we just do this and get it all out.
There's 2 more videos for him.
Mhm.
You sound like that dude. What was his name? He passed away recently, but he was so fucking famous on TikTok. I love these videos. The first video I saw of him was talking about how to eat a cinnamon roll.
I don't know who it
Oh,
is.
I have to check that out. How
I'll
to
see
eat
if
it?
I,
He says
yeah,
he's world famous. Oh my god. Oh yeah, he's worldwide. Guess what? All of YouTube is. It's
Yeah,
called the internet.
really global. Yeah. I get comments all the time that are different language, and I hit to translate to
The
English
internet.
on to read them. You know, everybody's global. There's some people just think that there's the global channel, and Rick's not universal. That's ridiculous. How could he be universal? No, that's just absurd.
I mean, it's seriously hilarious. It's so funny.
But it's
this
true.
yeah, no, the rest of the world has YouTube over there, and then we have YouTube
And we
over
have
here.
this YouTube.
We
Yeah.
got the
Yeah.
network, though. We got the network.
Yeah.
We're gonna be our own Netflix with this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we are. I mean,
And you know what? You know what the best part about it all is?
What's that?
We don't have to research.
no, we don't
This
because
is
we're wrong.
Oh, I wasn't keyed. There we go. I had to take that and go research.
Not a researcher.
It's
All
like
right.
we proved it the other night. We can sit here for 2 hours and talk shit to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
And
everybody likes it.
and how many views did we have? Almost. When you that narcissistic. Any partner you do have, whether it be a wife or a husband, and you're that narcissistic, the only reason why you have that partner is there to serve you.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's the
Yeah.
only reason why. So that's why he don't feel guilty about sitting on his ass for 8 hours a day and
Mm-hmm.
doing jack shit and expecting his wife to come home and do everything but wipe his own ass is
Yeah.
because that's why he married her, because she's there to serve him.
Mm-hmm. And therefore to give an image of something that's not. And yeah, that's exactly it.
So I guess the last thing I'll want to say, I'll let you guys say whatever you want, is regarding this topic is that number one, I want absolute proof of when we've attacked you. Today you can add it in there. That's fine.
Yeah, you can have this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can have this
Yeah,
one. We'll give it to you on a silver platter.
Yeah.
because
But
you deserve it.
any other time we've attacked you, show the video, show the screenshots, show the email, and you know what? You want to show the altered one you did? Go ahead, right here. I'm
Go
here.
ahead.
Show it. And so that statement I got, prove it. Just I'll use your words. Prove it. Prove
Yeah.
it. So now, and then the last thing is the difference between you and me. I said this at the beginning. It just sums it up. I would never put my wife, call my wife a drunk on a live stream 3 times, my daughter in there a couple of times, and kind of just laugh about it. Or I would not post a inappropriate video of my wife real
Mm-hmm.
quickly, and then I would never
Take
do
it
that.
down. Why
And
would you even
that's
video her to start with in that position?
yeah.
You
And
know
that's
what's
the difference between you and me, sir. Sir, jeez.
you know what the sad thing is though? Is that I, as a human being, for example, would know if I do something that upsets my wife or that's stealing time from my wife, right? I would respect her enough to say, no, we're on a holiday or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever can wait,
Ooh.
barring a medical emergency.
Yep.
But when you know that your addiction
Mm-hmm.
scratches your wife's ass so much and you still go and do it,
Yeah.
that's just blatant fucking disrespect. Then I'm sorry, you don't deserve a wife and you don't deserve a family.
And he thinks he's such hot shit, she's never going to leave. Well, guess
Oh,
what? My ex-husband didn't think I
Yeah.
would either.
yeah. I think it's
Here I
gonna be
am now.
a little bit of a shocker there. All right, guys. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging with us. We had fun. We digressed a little bit,
We
but sometimes
did, but we like to digress.
you got to vent sometimes, and
Mhm.
and
Somebody asked me up there how long I was a fan or something, but I missed it. So I'm
It
sorry.
was
Whoever that
Ed.
was.
It was King's Court.
I just saw a question for Amy, and then I
it was
just.
King's Court. I can scroll back up.
It was
It
King's
was
Court.
it was Ed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I saw just a piece, and then this thing moves so fast on our end. Yeah.
He asked, how long have you been a fan, and were you ever lucky enough to see Elvis in
Oh yeah.
concert?
Oh God, I wish. No, since I was 4, probably. I don't remember not loving him, so I don't really know. And no, because I'll be 50 in August, so unfortunately, I did not get to see him live.
Yeah. Forgive him for assuming you were
Oh yeah, I
too.
was too young. Sadly, I
Yeah.
was cheated out of life for sure.
I had a chance to go to Madison Square Garden, but my family wouldn't bring me because of my health problems.
Man,
They're a great one to go to, man.
that
Yeah.
would have been a fantastic one to go to.
All right, so we got Elvis What Happened coming up on Friday. We got the second half of the D. Stanley interview. Come as you. No, I'm not going to say that.
Come as you are.
We did
Well,
that.
actually, everybody can come there because we won't see you.
I did today. I had wet hair and pajamas on. I said, I'm home. I'm
Yeah.
going to get on. I won't be around all weekend because I'm going home to see my parents. So
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, July 4th,
but
Saturday.
I'll try to listen when I can.
So if you guys aren't, for those of you who aren't, unless you want to not do anything Friday on Joe or well, Cam doesn't do July 4th, obviously. Then, but I think it'll be fun. Let's just see who pops in. We'll just have fun with the interview. Other than that, guys, Amy, Joe, Cam is fun.
It's always fun.
2.5
Always
hours.
is.
Very
We're
nice.
just up here trying to be famous.
And we'll let you know how many chatted today. I'd be curious to see how many comments we got today.
Can I say one thing quick? It's quick.
Yes.
TCB for EAP.
Oh yeah, I'm go here. Here we go. I'll pop it up real quick. Joe put this together. I'm going to use it as an additive in some of the thumbnails and all that. TCB for EAP, except no cheap imitations.
Actually, the guy that I did the show with, he made that up. I don't think he'd have a problem.
So
Nice.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right,
Renee, thanks for popping in. It's been
Yeah,
nice to
good to
see
see
you.
you.
buddy.
Good to see you.
Ed, Kim, everybody.
Everybody.
Thank you, you lovely researchers. Oh, come on. Okay.
Everybody that's here.
Oh, let's just end it on the right note. See y'all later.
Bye.